Peace. This is your boy Juice Warner with another episode of Smoke and Jokes, where we discuss today's topics while indulging in the greatest of herbal essences. And today's show was brought to you by no other than Lemon Haze. Yeah, Lemon Haze. Because if you're gonna be in the haze, it might as well be lemony. You dig? And also, Blunt cigars. Not that they giving me any fucking thing. It's just that this is what I fucks with. I told you, I'm anti-Dutch. So, if I'm gonna do the paper, which is rarely, but lately, I've been doing these shows while I'm smoking the L. I don't know. I just think it just rolls. As far as the way the show goes, it rolls on smoother than keep trying to prepare a bomb. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm gonna go back to the bong anyway. I'm not really feeling how I smoke too much weed like this. You know what I'm saying? And so I be feeling the effects of it. People might not realize that there's an effect to weed, but there is. So anyway, let's get into what we getting into. Yes, let's talk about this D Block versus Dipset. Hold on a minute there. Want to make sure y'all understand, but I'm wait, hold on, we y'all at? D Block versus Dipset. Yes, that's what we talking about here today. Let's get into this, people. Let's get into this. All right. Now, as we think about, the hip hop industry, we think about, I think about 2003 to like 2007, 2008, probably, but definitely 2007. So, from 2006, 2005, right, to 2008. Three groups ran the mixtape scene. And I mean they ran it hard. If you was up north, you know what I'm saying? At that time I was a major bootlegger. You know what I'm saying? I was a major bootlegger. You know what I'm saying? And the mixtape scene was a beautiful scene. They were coming out with the fucking music, yes. Dipset was going hard. D Block going hard. And G Unit. All three of those groups control the mixtape scene in those times. They were the true owners of the mixtape scene. You know what I mean? Like, there was nobody more requested, especially as far as teams were concerned. I'm talking like, whole squad holding it down. You know what I mean? And at that point in time, my last, of really paying attention to the hip hop, scene, that was it. Those three individuals. So any one of these three linking up and meeting up would have been a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they handled it cordially because throughout the years of hip hop music, people will say things, and you're happy that dudes can come on stage and have fun. Now, with that being said, which started off with a lot of jabs. Styles P came out looking like a green pea. You know what I'm saying? And you know, um, Cam didn't hesitate to let that be known. You know what I'm saying? Rough Rider affiliates, all of them, came through and they did their thing. But they was joking involved. Now, for me, they said that somebody was saying that Joel Santana came out with every gang member's, bandana on type shit. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass man still running around doing the bandana thing. I mean, as somebody said, it was on Facebook. I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't necessarily see it. And they were saying that Dipset was more like looking like like they was paying homage to like 80s jumpsuits and shit like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Me personally, I found his verses to be the best. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, I found this one to be the best because I think it fell in line with verses, meaning that you know dudes just putting up their catalog, sure, but then dudes cred and all of that, and beef and all of that was on display. So this was like for me the well-rounded verses. The jabs, the little frustrations coming in there, the little show, saying you see Cam, he getting this little beach chair. This is basically saying this is gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? Because which they went into the show with, they got into it in the show. In reality, Dipset has more commercial songs. You know what I'm saying? If we even just riding off of Cam alone, say we saying Cam and he got songs with dudes on it. Just Cam alone. He has more commercial songs than all three of Dipset put together. I mean, D Block put together. You know what I mean? Pardon me. Now, with that being said, we gotta evaluate what's taking place, right? Dipset. Major commercial appeal. Major commercial appeal. They were getting attacked by D Block because, or they see they going through, they giving the pounds, showing the love. You know what I'm saying? Jada Kid's wiping his hand down like niggas ain't worth touching and shit. Or this COVID, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's get into this. Jadakiss was controlling the whole fucking show. Contradictory, mind you, very contradictory. Because at first, it, they were showing off their lyrical skills with being able to, just have the beat on and perform off the strength of them. You know what I'm saying? Then it came down to um how they acapella, because Styles P did a quick acapella there, and they were just basically saying that they were bringing the true essence of hip hop there. Like, like if this is a park jam and all you got is a beat, and here goes some rhymers and they doing it. Where they was getting that Dipset for basically lip syncing, in a Milli Vanilli, without I don't believe they mentioned it, but I'm saying it. Right? They were trying to reference it as if Dipset couldn't perform without being with the lyrics on, like they had to rhyme over the lyrics. You know? And at first it was I got the clarity of a Jadakiss and Styles P and Luch, and they kept getting that Luch. They kept getting that Luch, like, yo, where your song at? Where your song at? We ain't get one from you yet. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of funny and shit. But the way Jadakiss kept trying to control and dictate that narrative, like he'd be like, "Yo, no, like say if Cam tried to just talk and kick a little joke on you and Kevin Hart, and the jokes and this, that, and the third, but when it was their turn, it was get up there and you could do and say whatever you want, and you got the floor. So I say, if I give an award, I'm giving the award to Jadakiss for really deboing, de-blocking the show. Like, because here go the funny part. After he was calling them out for the lip syncing, they turned around, started playing songs with lyrics, and they rhyming over it. So I was surprised that Cam didn't call him out for that. But like I said, Jadakiss in typical D Block style, he was deboing that, like it wasn't even allowed to be addressed type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was funny to watch Jadakiss put out the show. I'ma say, if anybody brought that hood feel to the show, I give it to Jadakiss. He brought the hood to it, like like you on the block and you hear a nigga talk, you're like, shut the fuck up, little nigga in here. Kim tried to come with that, but Jada did more like a hood nigga. Like, say you got two types of hood niggas. You got like a drug dealer on the block, and you got like, like a gangster. And you know what I'm saying? If it was time to pull cards, the gangster is like pulling the drug dealer card, because you ain't really with the mess. The average drug dealer is supposed to just be about selling drugs, not busting guns. The modern world, beef and money don't mix type of. I mean, even though Jadakiss, approaches it like that as well, I'm just saying, Jadakiss handled it more hood. He handled it more street-like. You know what I'm saying on that? And I think that's what gave the first, I'm gonna say, like, two songs definitely, the first two definitely went to D Block. But that was off of the energy. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. And it was like you really couldn't, and I got what they were saying with the lip syncing because you really couldn't hear what, they boys was, what Dipset was saying. You really couldn't hear them. You know what I'm saying? So every time you hear D Block come on, you hear that clarity. So once Cam got up and took over, the field definitely changed. And then it's like Cam came in and it shut down everything that they did for those 3 rounds before. I believe it was 2 or 3 rounds before. So in those 2 or 3 rounds before him, you know what I'm saying? He realized that and then the Jada Kids actually called him out on that, like, yeah, you stand it up now. You got about that, you got about that beach jam. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like I said, if I'm giving it to MCing and in the sense of hip hop, MCing, moving the crowd and controlling it, I'm gonna give it to Jadakiss. Jadakiss was the star of the night. You know what I'm saying? For me, like just watching him, I felt like I was on the block. You know what I'm saying? Although the rest of the, I mean, we all come from different blocks. So, you understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that. So my relations to things, I'm relating it to it like it hood, and here go a group of dudes, doing their numbers as artists. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's like imagine dudes sitting around. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Jadakiss was controlling it like that. You know what I'm saying? Shutting it down because when Cam was trying to be, pretty boy, Jadakiss was shutting that down. But yeah, and still, they making the checks. It was crazy because I remember at one point when Jadakiss, he's hearing it was just like this is after the Master P songs and all that. He was like, oh yeah, you got guest appearances. We do this all our own. And then he came out with the Puffy joint. And you can't go, yeah, but you did that with Puffy. but the truth is everything that you know with them, everything that you know of but at that time they were the locks. So everything you know with the locks, right, which is D block, the younger generation, they could hold on to D block. You know what I mean? But as far as when they made the announcement of platinum and all of that, that's Puffy in them. So there's no way you could have a show. Pardon me, there's somebody fucking backing this truck up and shit. They're doing construction work in front of him. Come on, man. What the fuck, man? That's my fault. No, that can't be construction work. It's fucking 4:30ish, 5 o'clock. Who the fuck out there, man? Anyway, okay, they finally stopped. So, like I was saying, you look at Jada. You think like you see him. They got the locks hat. You think you all of their major hits was the locks. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm saying that, I'm saying you can't exclude God. And when you think of that, you cannot exclude Puffy. So it was like a double shot for me when Cam said that. When Cam said that, that was a double shot. Like, oh yeah, but that's what Puffy. I mean, it was like a double shutdown. So like I said, at times, um, Cam came back with the wisecracks, but the MC of the night goes to Jada Kiss. Jada Kiss gets the MC of the night award. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you see Styles P. Give him the props. You know what I'm saying? He gets the award for MC. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as group, I want to say um, better performance. Group performance, once again, I gotta give it to D Block because they came with they shit for you to hear them. You know what I'm saying? It like to give you a all around show. So yes, D Block wins when it comes to group performance. All right, but if this is about versus dealing with the music, then I must give it to Dipset. Dipset has more classics. You know what I'm saying? You know, they took over and they went stronger at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? They dictated it more at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? You see they came out crispy. You know what I'm saying? Zeke, Wells, and Cam, Killer. When he got up and started doing his shows, his songs, he controlled the whole atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? That, like I said, as far as songs go, I'm gonna give it to Cam. It shows that what I've always felt about Cam. He is an MC. It shows when you put his music up and lyrics and energy up against other artists, he's always going to shine. That's just it. It's proven. If anybody watched this and then they did not see, you know, what I saw, if they did not see that, then I can't really explain it. You know what I'm saying? I can't really explain it. All I know is the songs, the energy. When you see Cam perform, oh, that was a fire truck. See, like when you see D Block perform as a group, like you see it. It's like you see that energy. Like they came to put on a show. Like they trying to get more shows. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you gotta remember they still putting out music, hard body and shit. Like you know, they still coming through. So they ain't lost that, you know, that energy. I see Cam face. I see Cam face right there. I should bring that back, Cam. Should bring that back and show your face. You had that little ill look on your face and shit. You know what I'm saying? See, they came to perform, man. I ain't gonna lie. They came but is that fair? You know, I mean, I don't know what they knew, but you know, like you know, back when verses was really first started, it wasn't this. You know what I'm saying? So you know, now it's turning into little mini shows type shit, and you know, um, I don't know, like a showcase. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been an artist and you trying to like get up in the game? You know about showcases, and so this looks like a showcase type of a thing or something like that. I mean, it's official. I ain't shitting on it and shit. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, for me, as you know, so far my count would go 2-1 Dipset. But like I said, if we're basing this just off of music, I gotta go. I mean, D Block for the first, 2-1 D Block. Now, for music, I'm sorry. And I mean notoriety. I don't mean as far as more music. I mean as far as um songs that are notarized through chart sales, and how else would you know unless you base it off the dude, like, what I used to do when I used to bootleg, you know what I'm saying? So you do like me, and like I said, I wasn't keeping track, didn't really care like that, but from what I knew, it was a fair trade. You know what I'm saying? It was a fair trade. It was you had one of those three groups controlling the mixtape scene. You know what I'm saying? You had DJ Drama and his South and all of that. I'm saying as far as up north, East Coast hip hop. Those were the three hard things. You know what I'm saying? So to see, the D Block versus Dipset, to see that, just to see that is respected. You know what I mean? It's respected due to the fact that, like I said, you know, they controlled the scene. So anybody who was in the music when they was out, you were in it. You understand what I'm saying? You were in it. You knew. You knew you wanted to buy a D Block, a Dipset, or a G Unit. If 50 wasn't on this bullshit, I think those three would be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it should have been like for me, I would have did it like this. I would have had a draw off, meaning that you flip a coin or whatever, first two go up. Whoever those two go up against the last one, like that, like something weird, because like how would you really debate that, because all three of them was controlling the fucking scene. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's why you heard Cam approaching it on some shit like, yo, oh, so you want to go into the mixtapes because you ain't got no hits. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made him run into the after Cam said that, that's when he ran for the for the 50, I mean for the Puffy songs. That's when he ran for the Puffy songs. After Cam called them on it, but remember Jay the Kids walked into that. And for me it seemed set up. Because when they started getting into the gang shit, they both had their kind of songs addressing that. You understand what I'm saying? So it looked at like it looked like a mainstream version of like the URL. Like it was like lined up to address certain things. And like they was, all, on par with it. when it came to that, like, as far as their approach to each other, like wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck you, your team, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could just be seeing something different, and I'm happy that I see it like that. To be honest, I'm happy I see it as if, as it's just, friendly banter. You know what I'm saying? But it was a lot of good jokes. It was a lot of good jokes. You know what I'm saying? Coming in there, like I said, getting that um Cam getting at Styles P. That right there, that was funny. Jada Kiss alone, his control was 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 um was great for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I like that type of energy. I'm that type of person myself. So you know what I'm saying? If you could control it that way, I'm like I like that. I like the fact that he he was just shutting it down. Cam tried to talk some pretty boy shit. He's like, man, get the fuck out of here with that, man. And the thing is, if you know me, I'm not really a Jada Kids fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really just bars MC. You know what I'm saying? I like dudes who could, follow a concept. Like I said it before. And I always say that. So, Cam, I feel like he follows the concept. If you ever listen to his rhyme too, it's about something that's going in direction. You know what I mean? Where I think Jada Kiss is bars, like official fly bars, but they're not necessarily connected to anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily connected to a storyline or, even necessarily the title of the track. Just instead of saying it's not. And I think that's what held Jada Kiss back. My personal opinion. I just think that, that held Jada back, not being able to come out with concept rhymes. And you see when he did it with the wide joint, that shit was official. You know what I'm saying? Like when he came out with that wide shit, I personally felt like that's what hip hop wanted from him. You know what I'm saying? I felt that's what hip hop wanted, especially with that kind of like voice. I think if he would have went into like more like descriptive, of himself and all of that, I, I don't know. I just think Jada Kiss would have went a lot further. He would have had to do it like DMX or Jay Z, or as far as telling his life, but he would have did it in the Jada style. You know what I'm saying? Or tell him what I think he would have went a lot further, man. I think, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not, shutting him down in any way. Like I said, he's great, but I think, far as mass appeal, you know what I'm saying? Where, people in other places, they can know exactly what he's saying, because, we know, what I'm saying? We born with that natural ebonics in us. Other places, they really don't be knowing what you're saying. They know it's fly. Like me, I know it's fly, but they don't know where it's coming from, so it seems chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So at times you gotta tell them like how you wound up in these chaotic stages. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that Styles P, he does that. You know what I'm saying? He's a very descriptive rhymer. And my favorite dude out of the whole lot, crazy or not, is Sheik Luch. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, when it comes to Dipset, I really only fuck with Jimmy and Cam. Really? Like I don't know nothing of Zeke, I couldn't tell you enough. And I don't know. I never really liked, you know, the Jewel's delivery. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just me as a listener. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a good battle. I think it's a good battle. Or they was getting at Zeke too, calling him a hype man. He said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "Yeah, we should get out of hype man too." He said, "We should break out of hype man too." You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once again, thinking in hip hop in all type of ways. You know, look at the energy. You know what I'm saying? The Zeke, Cam, getting it. You know, getting to it too with the swag, with the Cam swag. You know what I'm saying? This nigga out of breath, looking like he about to motherfucking die and shit. Well, it's getting hot. They got Jimmy out the jacket. They got Jimmy out the jacket. When Santana coming out the jacket? But that shit big as shit. That shit big and heavy. That's like one of them. Yeah, that definitely that time. That's definitely that time frame. But that's like a more like a cloth. That's a cloth thing. That ain't leather and shit. But you see dudes in shorts and all of that. He got the hat, the do rag, all of that. He hot, nigga. That nigga hot.
Enemy maneuvering.
This nigga with the construction tips and shit. The nigga with the construction tips. Oh shit, taking us back, taking us back. Yeah, I'm gonna end this shit. Like I said, I just really wanted to come through, give a shout out, you know, to Versus for another one, and allowing us to see the whole, you know, hold on, wait, hold on. Dip D Block versus Dipset. Yes. The D Block versus Dipset. That's what, you know, we was fortunate to see and happy to see. You know what I'm saying? Me personally loving hip hop, loving that time frame in hip hop. Anybody who was there at that time frame, you know, understands. I mean, you know, the vibe that these guys was giving in the streets. They was controlling, you know, the streets. That's my word. They was controlling the streets. You know what I'm saying? Now, matter of fact, I'm gonna say all the way up to like, um, shit, probably like 2009, 10. You know what I mean? So they had a beautiful run. You know what I'm saying? As far as competitiveness. You know what I'm saying? Competitiveness and, you know, controlling the scene. I think after that, that's when, you know, it changed up. You know what I'm saying? As far as what the kids wanted to hear. But at that time, nah. Much love, much respect. You know what I'm saying? Much love, much respect. I gotta give it to him again. I gotta say, you know, D Block, they controlled the hold on. I think I got oh yeah, D Block, they controlled the group energy. They controlled performance like that. They controlled that. MCing, and when I mean by MCing, I mean move the crowd, controlling it. I'm gonna give it to Jadakiss. He reigned supreme. You know, he pit bulled that whole fucking shit. There you go again. You know what I'm saying? Like he controlled the whole show. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Jada controls the show. That's right. When it comes to songs, I gotta give it to Cam. So, like I said, if we basing it off of the music, I'm giving it to Dipset, right? But if we're talking about, um, you know, all around for that night, like who controlled it, I'm giving it to the, you know what I'm saying? So you take it how you want to take it. I don't know how people judge it. Like I said, if we're judging it off for music, you know what I'm saying? Because reversing it, you know what I mean? If you were sitting down or you standing up, it's the same thing, right? It's the same thing. Or if they was just playing the music as a DJ. If you was listening to it as a DJ and you thinking of the songs and you didn't, you know, look at my man, he hit it though. He hit it though. So that's just telling you is shit that, you know, Jada was controlling the night. Look, you know what I'm saying? As I'm talking, every time I'm talking, and it's just so funny, Jada name come up. He happened to be controlling this shit. You know what I mean? So don't look shocked. You know what I mean? Don't look shocked. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? You know, Joel Santana wasn't holding it down like Jada was. You know what I mean? None of them was. Like I said, even Cam. You know what I'm saying? His voice wasn't um, um, radiating through the room. You know what I'm saying? When you knew Jada was there, nigga, he was holding it down. So, like I said, if we talking about live energy, like right there in your face, we gonna go over here. My fault. We gonna go over here to 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 D Block, right? Now, if we go into music, you know, we go over there to Dipset. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So, if we going for the night, I'm giving it to D Block. They came through, held it down like a group. Like they made you feel like you was still in that time frame, like you was 10 years ago and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they vibing. Now, you know, like I said, you got Zeke, you know, doing a little performance and all that, but it just I don't know. I think it was forced. You understand what I'm saying? Or maybe that's just really how both of their stage performances were. You know what I'm saying? I never really seen them paid attention to them as far as like stage, real shows. So, maybe that's the energy. You know what I'm saying, that they were coming with. Who know? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just know um, when I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just seemed juvenile. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, um, so that just goes to show you that gang banging and all of that shit is for a certain age group and period. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas being the first thing is getting money, like that's eternal, because once you come out of all of that, you understand what I'm saying? You still yes. You know what I'm saying? So like once you like that's like Cam. Like when you see Cam, he, like throughout whatever age group that's still with it. But if you thinking Dipset, you really thinking more that Joel Santana image, to be honest with you. I mean, for me, when I think of Dipset back then, I'm thinking that, that whole bandana and, you know what I mean? Everything that you see on Joel Santana, you know what I mean? But if you seen those type of dudes today, you looking at them like, damn, so you ain't grow up. You know what I'm saying? So on that level was why you would look at um like I said, Dipset as a period as far as a group, especially since Jewels came out like that. To be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, now I definitely gotta put Dipset as a group in a time period. But maybe I always looked at Dipset as like Jewel Santana type of a thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was really for me. It seemed like it was a Joel Santana, um, Jimmy getting shine album anyway. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Smoke up, people. Peace.
Feeling never really goes. No, you won't find love at the bottom of a glassy hole. Hey, yo, Mo, I'm fucking with this.